evening, everyone, and welcome. My name is Sam Bevins, CEO of the Greater Cape Ann Chamber of Commerce, and I would like to welcome you all to the Chamber's 46th Annual Small Business Week celebrations. Thank you all for being here. Tonight, we conclude our Small Business Week celebration by recognizing a business leader whose impact extends well beyond her own business and whose contributions have helped strengthen Gloucester and beyond. Before we begin, we'd like to thank the sponsors that have helped make our Small Business Week celebrations possible. Our executive sponsors this week are Applied Materials and Cape Ann Savings Bank. Let's give them a round of applause, please. And our community sponsors, Addison Gilbert Hospital, Bank Gloucester, and Johnson O'Connor. Thank you very much. I'd also like to thank our very gracious host, who's also our honoree this evening. Thank you, Tobin, and the team here at Cape Ann Marina and Mile Marker 1. Couldn't have asked for a better spot to be today. We are honored to be joined this evening by many of our local elected officials and representatives. So bear with me here as I go through them all. We're joined this evening by Valerie from Senator Tarr's office, Representative Drew Tarr, City of Gloucester Mayor Paul Lundberg, City Councilor Dylan Benson, the Chamber's past presidents in attendance, Tony Sapienza, Brad Pierce, Steve Cady, Ruth Pino, Mark Grenier, Bob Gillis, Howard Frisch, Mike Luster, and retired CEO Mike Costello. Did I get them all? I think so. I also want to thank the Chamber board members, past Small Business Persons of the Year, and all of you for being here. Thank you. Another round of applause, please. So each year during Small Business Week, the Chamber celebrates the entrepreneurs, innovators, and community leaders who help strengthen our communities and contribute to the vitality of the Greater Cape Ann region. And at this time, I'd like to invite Ruth Pino up to recognize the past Small Business Persons of the Year. Ruth.
I love this job. I've been coming to this event for a very long time, and I'm so proud of all the recipients because everyone just works hard and gives back to the community. The really fun fact about tonight is that Andy Dominick, Tobin's father, was the recipient in 1986. And who's here tonight is Jeffrey Rishon, which is over there someplace, from 2000.
Can you hold it a little closer?
Hello? Is this better? That's better. Thank you. Ringo Tarr is here, and I only saw him from the back, but he's over there someplace. He's like Gloucester's hero. Ringo's largely responsible for planning the Battle of Gloucester on June 20th and 21st. Carol Morris is here tonight from John R. Morse CPA, and they were recipients in 2009. Where are you, Carol? Over there. And me in 2010. From 2011, Tony and Joanne Correo. Yeah. And from 2018, John Orlando. From 2021, Bob Gillis. From Essex, from 2005, Ted Marshall. And from Essex in 2019 is Michelle French. And then, of course, we welcome Tobin to the group this year in 2026. And now my second job is to invite Drew Hale up here, who will introduce our recipient.
So you probably won't have a hard time hearing me, but thank you, Ruth. Thank you to the Chamber. This is great. And first and foremost, thank you to all the staff here at Mile Marker to throw this great afternoon. As I said, if it was indoors, I don't know if I'd come. But so I actually just read this itinerary here, and it said I have to keep between 3 and 5 minutes. So if I go beyond that, then I guess I owe everybody a drink at the bar. So I shortened this. So it's an honor. Tobin had called me a couple of days ago. I think Bruce Tarr does this a lot. So figure you bring in a construction guy to throw a little edge to this thing. But again, I do talk just as much as he does. But it is an honor to be here for Tobin, for the Marina in general. I've had the opportunity to know Tobin and Drew for a long time and be part of this Cape Ann Marina family through both business and community relationships, and of course boating, and that's what we do here. So I've been a part of this. I do, or we did, run the Bluefin Blowout, which we started back in 2012. Unfortunately, we've gotten too busy to keep that going at this point, but I still have a construction business. We still do a lot with Tobin and Drew on this property. There's so much more to come. This is amazing that we, as patrons, just get to enjoy this. Their hard work provides us a little bit of a playground, and we certainly love that. So I think Ruth touched on this a little bit, the family legacy. Tobin's dad and her mom, Bonnie, who's here, proud, right there. They had a vision back in 1971 where there was nothing here. And some people probably thought that they were crazy to do it, but look what they've done and look what Tobin and Drew have built, and it's pretty amazing. So tonight's not only a celebration of Tobin and Cape Ann Marina and Drew Dominick and the Dominick family, it's a celebration of a family business and this legacy that continues to shape Gloucester. So what Tobin does around here is she's a leader. This marina is far more than just a marina. It's a bunch of small businesses that I've gotten to know intimately over the past 10 years. As Tobin and the crew around here continue to improve and have different visions in different areas of the property. There's the hotel, 30 rooms. We just finished 90% of them. And it's the sales and service, which the guys work very hard all year round and girls. Taz is here somewhere. But yes, the whole staff at the sales and service do a great job with sales and repowering and everything that has to do in between with boating. The slips, obviously, you see all of this, and they offer the dock and dine. They have a great dock staff with Carl and his team, and then there's Mile Marker 1, which most of us, that's the face that we see all the time because not all of us are out on the boats, but most of us are coming from this spot to that spot and eating and having a good time and using their function room upstairs. So I say this because as you look around, a lot of this, most of it is the effort of Tobin and her brother. So when I started doing a lot of this stuff 10 years ago, I looked and she had the vision, and thankfully I had a construction business. So it worked out pretty good for both of us. And so I've gotten to know Tobin, and one of the things that I love about her is the leadership style that she has. She's the first one around here. You can see her, doing gardening. You can see her still picking up trash, probably like she was back in the 70s, making sure the property is clean. And that's something as a small business owner, you really need it to succeed. So, to lead by example is something that's very important, and it's evident in the success of this marina. She's not going to be, the loudest person out here or the person that you see sitting and eating at mile marker all the time, because she's over in that office right there trying to make sure that every aspect of this property is running the way it should be to provide us with the services that they have throughout this property. I'm probably on 3 rounds at this point. So, the reality of the small business leader is that you wear all the hats, and Tobin is amazing at doing that. She really puts every single amount of effort into every aspect of this property. And I get to see it, the people that work for her get to see it, and it really just shows. And even beyond that, her community impact extends beyond this, and she treats everything that she does in her whole life the way that she handles this marina. So, just a few things: served with the Chamber of Commerce, chaired the tourism efforts, served with the North Shore Boston Convention and Visitors Bureau, helped found Discover Gloucester in 2008, which is a very important part of our community. And even today, she continues to lead Discover Gloucester and strengthen those partnerships. These are the kinds of work that matters, because these small businesses don't succeed in an isolated environment, right? We all need that level of commitment, that level of help, and communities like ours are built when business owners make the commitments to, link arms, collaborate, and find ways to make all of us move forward together. So thank you for that, Tobin. And just to touch on a couple of personal things, Tobin's big into fitness, spin instructor, personal trainer, health coach, athlete, adventurer with her husband Tom there. 2-sport Division I athlete, which I love. Boston College captain of both ice hockey and lacrosse. I have to say this stuff because I love accolades. I'm a big believer, and I treat my own business this way, that when you have an athlete, a leader like that, it really tends to show in every aspect of the way that you run your business, because the team effort is the most important effort. So I have become part of that team, and I am thankful for that. And whether it's on the waterfront or the mountains or on the water, or leading this business we have here, Tobin brings energy, resilience, and a clear kind of like that whatever it takes attitude that a team leader would bring to the table. So Tobin represents I did write this. Tobin represents the best of Gloucester small business. It's a family legacy, hard work, vision, humility, collaboration, and problem solving. She's helped strengthen Cape Ann Marina, the waterfront here in Gloucester, our tourism economy, and the broader small business community. It's my honor to congratulate Tobin Dominick as this year's Gloucester's Small Business Person of the Year. Please join me in recognizing Tobin, a fellow colleague, fellow voter, but most importantly, a friend. Right here.
turn.
It's your turn.
Wow.
Thank you, Drew.
This is so great.
Nice job.
I just am so happy the sun is out and we're right inside. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna try to be quick, but I don't think so. So first, thank you, Greater Chamber of Commerce, for an incredible honor and a legacy. To have so many that have come before in all of our communities. Thank you to the Small Business Person Committee for recognizing how important small business is, and that makes up our community and clearly our world with great small business. So it's harder today than ever to run a small business, unfortunately, but we need to celebrate each other, because without each other we wouldn't have small business. So your support is incredibly important, and thank you for recognizing that. I also want to congratulate the winners this year. I didn't make it to all the receptions, but thank you everybody for coming to this one tonight. I also want to thank our officials that we're going to be hearing from in a little bit. Mayor Lundberg is here. Thank you, Paul. Representative Drew Tarr is here, and I believe Senator Bruce Tarr might show up. He's in session, but hopefully he'll make it. But someone is here from his office, I believe.
He's on the way.
Okay, he's on the way. And I also want to thank Drew Hale. Thank you again for supporting me in so many more ways than one, but saying yes to presenting tonight. So I'm supposed to stop right now and see if there's a drone flying around. Is there a drone flying around? Oh, you're ready. There he is. So Carl, our awesome dock master, I'm going to recognize in a minute. But we're going to take a group photo because it's amazing.
Step out, Tobin.
You ready, Carl? Okay, he's probably just shooting. We can wave at the drone. Yay! Awesome. So he might be flying around. Thank you, Mile Marker 1 and the whole team for hosting the party. Yay, we get to have a party here. You guys are like one of the first parties out of the staff, so awesome. I was honored, number one, but I was psyched. I was like, yeah, we can have a party. We have some excellent new leadership at Mile Marker this year. If you haven't met Johnny and Phyllis yet, they're the two ringleaders. They've been an incredible asset. They haven't even been here 90 days and they're killing it. So make sure you say hi to Johnny and Phyllis. Also to our chef, Chris Wheeler. He's been with us 10 years. Come back and eat his food if you haven't had his food already. Chris is just about to launch our food truck over there in the next couple weeks, and we're super excited to have that also here. He goes by Wheels. In case you don't know who Chris Wheeler is, it's Wheels. I also want to shout out to Denise, who's standing over there, who's like the wind beneath this whole property's wings. She's our hotel manager, she's our events coordinator, and so much more. Denise has been here longer working here than I have. No joke. She has stories to tell. She's seen a lot of history. She knew my dad, obviously. Thank you for your support, your care, your trust, your dedication, your hard work. And this hospitality operation definitely couldn't operate without you, so thank you. I also want to thank Michael Ancivic, who's shooting over here. Thank you, Michael. Let's see. I already thanked Mother Nature, so we're going to move on. I was thinking about what I was going to say, and I thought, wait a second, I'm gonna make this a crowd participation moment. So you already participated in the drone. By a show of hands, how many people have ever been to Mile Marker 1? Yeah. Oh, yes. How many people have ever experienced the sun deck before tonight? Sweet. All right, he'll be back. And how many people have been to the igloos? Yes, in the winter time. We're open year round, so come and visit. And if you haven't, come back. How many people have used the pool and the jacuzzi? Yes, nice.
Mother's Day brunch.
Mother's Day brunch, love it.
And COVID.
COVID, yep, exactly. COVID. Oh, Glad that's in the rear view. Let's see, how many people have visited the hotel rooms? You're local, so that might not necessarily apply, but.
More local.
Terrific. How many people have been here for breakfast? Oh, you serve breakfast? I'm so sick of hearing that. We serve breakfast! Awesome, thank you. How many people have come by boat? Dock and dine. Yes, right? We do that too here. Amazing. How many people have purchased a Suzuki or Yamaha outboard from us? Couple. Nice. Yes, couple over there. I see the hands. Awesome. Or bottom paint or something from Marine Services like a boat or a life jacket. Yeah. Some parts. Yeah. How many people have attended the Bluefin Blowout? Oh, yeah. Thank you, Drew Hale. I also want to thank Drew Hale, Lionwa, and Auto Group, Sedalia, and Warrenwa. It's been really fun. It's been a really fun ride. I hope we can do something in the future. Just takes a lot of effort. But it's a great event. It's a great event for Gloucester. All right, last question. First time in the courtyard area over there. Yeah, not a lot of, it's new. It's okay, you can come back.
I saw it online.
Yeah, exactly. Well, as you can see, there's a lot going on here. So thank you all for visiting and taking advantage. We thrive on your participation in our businesses. We wouldn't survive without you. So thank you for being a patron. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for sharing with your friends and bringing them here. Drew, my brother, and I are so excited to have this space for our community, for our guests. This is not ours, this is everybody's. So please come often. Okay. So, Dad, yep, he left us. He left us with this amazing property that needed a lot of work. And there's people in this crowd that know that more than others. So it started with a vision that my mom and dad had. And shortly thereafter, they got a permit to build a hotel. They didn't get a permit to build a marina because they didn't know how to deal with that. But they knew how to deal with building a hotel. So they started building a hotel. And then shortly thereafter, they started building docks and seawalls and more docks and more seawalls and a service department, which they leased out. And then we had a restaurant over there that they didn't run, the Gull Restaurant, Corey Grammas, the Grammas family. They were here for many, many years. They built a lounge that my mother was the manager of the lounge, which was right here, the nightclub upstairs. There's a lot of stories there. But then, I've heard her say, like, well, how did you do it? You just worked. They just kept working, and they just kept doing, and they kept working, and they kept doing, and they linked arms with people, and they built, and they worked hard, and they had a lot of community support, and that's still the case today. All right. Time for another shout out. Carl Lang, who just flew the drone over our head. This place wouldn't survive without him. He's our dock master. He's probably the best in the world, and I didn't coin that. Somebody else did. So shout out to Carl. He manages this place. It's like a Tetris game sometimes. 100-footer coming, 25-footer coming, 35. The man runs around. We try to say yes to everybody that comes. We have quite a few transient guests, especially in the summertime. I was told we were booked for the summer on the weekends right now, so he's got a job in front of him, and he does an excellent job. Nate Levy is head of our service department. He's another one of those kind of behind the scenes guy until your boat breaks, and then you are like, where's Nate? A shout out to him because he's been here since he was 14 years old as well. Yeah. And he has started an apprentice program. We have, marine technicians are incredibly hard to find. They're invaluable. And Nate, along with some other key people in our service department, including my brother Drew, have really cultivated students that want to learn, people that want to learn how to be marine technicians, and he has fostered that, and we continue to do that. And He's had some success, and we're grateful for that. So if you see Nate, give him a pat on the back. He's also a master technician. He's one of the top technicians in our country, and we're lucky to have him right here in Cape Ann. Pam Parsons, right over there. She's our corporate finance manager for all of our companies. She knows all the secrets. She keeps us on our toes. That includes our customers as well and our vendors, and there are many. And there's not a dull moment in our office usually. And if there is, we're like, why is it so quiet? So Pam, thank you so much. All right, let me flip the page here. We couldn't do that with the people, without our people. These people, Cape Ann Marina Mile Marker 1, we're one of the largest employers in Cape Ann. In the summer months, we have almost close to 200 people, part-timers, full-timers. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. But it's important to our family, the families of our people, and it's about people. We couldn't do what we do without people, and I just really need to recognize that. So thank you. 365 days of year, in the snow, in the flood, in the rain, in the wind, they're here. They show up. It's incredible, and we're thankful for that. All right, so there's a couple little sayings that I need to share, and then I'm almost done. Try, but then try even harder to do it yourself, and do whatever it takes. Learn from others. Cut and paste. Love that one. Work smarter, not harder. We are built to do hard things. Pivot. This one's from Dad. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Celebrate moments that bring you joy. Don't surround yourself with toxic people. Practice gratitude. Be kind to others. Link arms. Be a steward of this earth. Reuse, recycle, reuse. And these are from Mom. You can do anything. These legs will take you anywhere you want to go. Just keep going. You can do it. Do something that scares you every day. Maybe. Love yourself. And the last one is Carpe Diem. A couple more people I just got to recognize. My stepfather, we lost this year, who encouraged Drew and I to be great people, but most importantly, he gave us the pleasure to learn how to sail when we were little children. And we sailed, we raced sailboats, we became sailing instructors, we became teachers, and it was a huge gift to learn how to be comfortable on the water. And I just wanted to shout him out, Bob Dixon. My field hockey and ice hockey and lacrosse coach in high school, that was one lady. You gotta want it, and you really want it bad. If you really want it, you gotta want it bad. So she taught me, just keep going, you can do anything. Tom and Tom, Nantucket Nectars, I got the pleasure of working for them when I was in college and then after college. They're incredible entrepreneurs. The Juice Guys, Nantucket Nectars, if you don't know them. That was an amazing experience. After Nantucket Nectars, I worked for Mason Height, who started marine air conditioning and refrigeration in boats. So I worked on the other side of the business in marine technology, and I recognized him because he was a true entrepreneur. He taught me corporate business, and he believed in me. I don't know why, but I was one of the only women in the business. My grandmother Muti, who's no longer here with us also, but how important manners are and kindness and how to act like a lady. She was a true, incredible person. Big influencers and best friends of my father's. My godfather is here tonight, John McNiff. wherever you are, John. Thank John for being here. He's also my dad's best friend and business partner, and an incredible, instrumental person in this community. Louis Linquata, another a great entrepreneur, KPM business person. He's our first manager of the Marina in the 1970s. Ann Linquata, who is his sister, was also our KPM Marina president for many, many years. This place would not have survived without her. So a shout out to Ann. And that's one more. I don't know where it is. Okay, it must be in the printer. But I was at the end anyway, and I need to recognize my brother, my business partner, again, one of my best friends. He's my younger brother, in case you're wondering. His family, Georgia, who couldn't be here tonight because she's picking up Lula from gymnastics, and Andy, who's also my nephew, who you will see in the boatyard, probably fixing your boat or doing something because he's here all the time. But again, we appreciate all that you do for us and our community, but also I couldn't do it without him. So it's about a we, because we make it work here. So again, cheers to everybody. Have a wonderful evening, and I need to pass the microphone off.
Tobin, I'm gonna have you come right back up here. Sorry, I can't let you go. But Tobin, I remember the first time we met. It was over one of the virtual networking events, and even though it was through a computer screen, I realized that you were someone who didn't just talk about ideas. You're someone who made them happen. And since then, I've had the opportunity to see that happen firsthand. So whether it's launching the Igloos dining experience during the pandemic, continually investing in the hotel, creating new amenities like the sun deck, and making Mile Marker One a year-round destination, you have consistently demonstrated a willingness to innovate and invest in Gloucester's future. And what strikes me most about those investments is that they're not just about improving the business. They improve the experience of living, working, and visiting Gloucester. They create jobs, attract visitors, support our waterfront economy, and help ensure that Gloucester remains a vibrant destination throughout the year. What I've also come to appreciate is your commitment to the broader business community. As the founding member of Discover Gloucester, a champion for Cape Ann, and a partner to countless organizations and initiatives, you've always understood that strong communities are built through collaboration, recognizing that we all succeed when we work together towards common goals. And as the Chamber, you've welcomed us to your space many times for board retreats, networking events, community gatherings, but more importantly, you've shown us that when you show up when there's work to be done. And that quality has not only benefited your business, but Gloucester and the region as a whole. So Tobin, for your leadership, innovation, partnership, and commitment to our community, it's my pleasure to present you with the 2026 Small Business Person of the Year Award. Congratulations, Tobin. All right, and now to continue the recognitions, I would like to invite up the City of Gloucester's Mayor, Paul Lumberg, to deliver a citation from the city.
So I have the traditional mayoral citation, but before I read it, it's not very long. I did want to point out one thing that I am indebted to Tobin for. As a new mayor, of course, I've been around here forever, but I've never gotten involved in the tourism industry and what that really means. And Tobin has taught me about the difference between 40 or 50 different individual small businesses and a destination. And that is the concept that's going to make Gloucester go to the next level in terms of being someplace on everybody's map. It's what does a destination mean? Everybody working together. So thank you for that. So it says, Office of the Mayor, as Mayor, I congratulate you on your recognition as Gloucester's Small Business Person of the Year for 2026. Your leadership and dedication to the Cape Ann Marina and Mile Marker One restaurant have made a meaningful contribution to our local economy and community. Your efforts continue to strengthen Gloucester as a vibrant and welcoming place to live, work, and visit. Thank you for your continued commitment to the City of Gloucester. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Lundberg. I'd now like to invite up Representative Drew Tarr to deliver a citation from the Massachusetts House of Representatives.
Thank you. Congratulations. My way of introduction to Tobin was when I was in my capacity working for Representative Ferrante at the time, going to the Discover Gloucester Awards and hearing that someone got the Tobin Dominick Leadership Award. So that told me a lot in a very short amount of time. And I don't think I have to go back over everything everyone has just said about how important you are to our local economy, to our community. So thank you for that. And I can't think of anyone better to be receiving this award tonight. On behalf of the Massachusetts House of Representatives, be it hereby known to all that the Massachusetts House of Representatives offers its sincerest congratulations to Tobin Dominick of the Cape Ann Marina and Mile Marker 1 Restaurant in recognition of being honored as the 2026 Small Business Person of the Year for Gloucester. The entire membership extends its very best wishes and expresses hope for future good fortune and continued success in all endeavors. Given this 11th day of June 2026 at the State House, Boston, Massachusetts, signed by Ronald Mariano, Speaker of the House, and proudly offered by me, Drew Tarr, your state representative.
All right, thank you, Drew. And next, I'd like to invite up Valerie from Senator Tarr's office to deliver a citation from the Massachusetts State Senate.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. How is everyone doing tonight? They're doing. This is such an informal thing. I love this. I love the fact that you're here doing this in this community. I am from Gloucester. My marina is right on the other side of the bridge. My family's marina, and we've always had a great connection with your marina. The senator is on his way. He'll be here in a few minutes because he really wants to get pictures with you. But I just wanted to say that to be in this position, to be a person in this community, it's a special community. It's something that I don't think anybody else has that anywhere else. And I wanted to say it's a privilege to be here today to present this for you. So the Massachusetts Senate has an official citation for you. It says, be known that the Massachusetts Senate hereby extends its congratulations to Tobin Dominick, Cape Ann Marina, and Mile Marker 1 Restaurant, in recognition of being the recipient of the 2026 Gloucester Small Business Person of the Year Award from the Greater Cape Ann Chamber of Commerce. Thank you so much.
Can you open it up and stand next to each other? Thank you so much. Hang on. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Thank you.
Hold on. Val, can you do one more?
One more?
Yeah, sorry. It was a little bit too far away. Thank you.
Thank you, Valerie, and I want to thank all of our elected officials who joined us this evening to recognize Tobin and her contributions to Gloucester and Cape Ann. Over the past several weeks, we've had the privilege of celebrating outstanding business leaders in Gloucester, Rockport, Manchester, Essex, and Ipswich. Each has contributed to their community in unique ways, and together they remind us of the important role that small businesses play in shaping the character, economy, and quality of life throughout Greater Cape Ann. Thank you all for joining us this evening to help us celebrate Tobin and the entire class of 2026 Small Business Persons of the Year. Before you leave, we'd like to invite past winners up for a group photo, but it looks like we may have a special presentation over here as well. Come on up.
Just something quick. I know you've listened to a lot. I'm Mamacita here. I couldn't be more proud of Tobin and Drew for what they've done. Yesterday was their dad's birthday. And I know he's looking down on us tonight and couldn't be prouder of both of these kiddos. Yeah. So you're lucky to have them among you.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Just when you thought the program was over, I made the effort to get here from the State House. We just wrapped up in session a little while ago, but I promised Tobin I would try to get here, and I'm glad I was able to make it before the sun set and before all the beverages ran out. So I just want to come and add my thanks and congratulations to Tobin, as all of you have, for her incredible job as a leader in the business community, for her engagement in the civic life of this community, and for everything she does to make sure that we continue to grow stronger and better by the day. You know, Tobin is carrying on an incredible legacy here. I think we all know about the amazing exploits of Andy Dominick. He was one of my mentors, but that allows me to say he did things his way. And his way was oftentimes outside of the envelope of what everyone else thought was normal. But because he did that, we have this incredible complex. And because she does what she does, it continues to grow better and stronger by the day. It's never easy to be the steward of a family business. We talked about this the other night at Tux Candy. But it's also a really special opportunity to take what was built by the folks that came before you, to appreciate it, to honor it, and to raise it to new heights. And that's exactly, Tobin, what you have done. And while you've been running all of this stuff, you've also found time to be a great ambassador for this city and this state, and to let folks know how special the place we live is and why they should want to come here again and again and again. Because you understand what's special about it, and you appreciate what's special about it, and you make it even more special, and you make sure others have the opportunity to benefit from it. So congratulations on your selection as Small Business Person of the Year. It's so incredibly well deserved, and you are so emblematic of what it means to be a small business person that we all should thank you, and that's what tonight is about. So congratulations.
Let's get a picture of you now.
It's okay.